Hypotension. Coming to the definition, hypotension is the medical term for low blood pressure, and the blood pressure will be less than 90 by 60 mm of Hg. Causes of low hypotension, that is in case of pregnancy and any hormonal problems such as underactive thyroid, that is hypothyroidism, and diabetes or low blood sugar, hypoglycemia, and even some over-the-counter medications and some prescription medications such as the patient is using a medication for treating high blood pressure and even in depression or Parkinson's disease. And heart failure, heart arrhythmias, that is abnormal heart rhythm, and widening or dilation of blood vessels, and any heat exhaustion or heat stroke and liver disease. What causes a sudden drop in blood pressure? Any loss of blood from bleeding, and the patient has any low body temperature and even high body temperature, heart muscle disease causing heart failure, and any sepsis, that is a severe blood infection. And severe dehydration as a result of vomiting, diarrhea, fever, and a reaction to medication or alcohol, and any allergic reaction called anaphylaxis that caused an irregular heartbeat. And let's see the pathophysiology. If there is a prolonged stanting, it will cause a venous pooling, and it leads to a decreased venous return, and finally there will be a markedly reduced end systolic volume. And in other case, if the patient has a continuous pain or anxiety, there will be a sympathetic surge. As a result, there is a vigorous cardiac contraction. As a result, there will be a markedly reduced end systolic volume. And this reduced end systolic volume will be causing the activation of mechanoreceptor. And there will be an activation of vagal reflex, which results in bradycardia and vasodilation, that is dilation of blood vessels, and final results in hypotension and syncope. Coming to the symptoms of low blood pressure: dizziness, lightheadedness, unsteadiness, dimming or blurred vision, weakness, nausea, cold, clammy skin, fainting, pale skin. And the diagnostic evaluation, mainly we will be collecting the history, any allergic history, and we will consider the age, specific symptoms, and we should also collect the history if the person is taking any medication for antihypertension and any history related to any thyroid disease or heart problem like that. And physical examination is an essential part, and electrocardiogram in order to measure the heart rate and rhythm, and echocardiogram is an ultrasound test to visualize the heart. And here even the patient has an anemia which also drop in blood pressure, so we should rule out the hemoglobin level, and we should also check the blood sugar levels. And more sophisticated home ECG monitoring, that is an Holter monitor. So why we are monitoring by Holter? That is necessary to check for heart problem, and some patient may be having an irregular heartbeat that may cause the blood pressure to drop suddenly. So that we will be keeping a Holter monitoring for continuous monitoring of the heartbeat. And exercise stress test, or less commonly an electrophysiology test, that is we will call as EP test, may also be helpful to rule out hypertension. What are the treatments for low blood pressure? So encourage the patient to eat a diet higher in salt, drink lot of non-alcoholic fluids, limit alcoholic beverages, and drink more fluids during hot weather and while sick with the viral illness or such as cold or flu. And we should meet the doctor in order to evaluate the prescription and the counter medications. And have a habit of doing a regular exercise to promote blood flow. And we should be very careful when we are changing the position and from lying down or sitting. So here very often we should change the position to improve circulation and to pump your feet and ankles a few minutes before standing up. And when you are getting up of bed, sit up straight at the edge of the bed for a few minutes before standing, otherwise you may be feeling a dizziness. And elevate the head of your bed at night by placing extra pillows, bricks or blocks under the head of bed, and avoid heavy lifting. And avoid straining while on the toilet, avoid standing still in place for a long period of time, and avoid prolonged exposure to hot water such as hot shower and spas. And if whenever we are taking hot water, as the patient, if you are feeling dizziness, anything, so let them have a chair and sit on the chair for a while, and then they can continue bathing. And avoid problems with the low pressure that lessen episodes of dizziness. So better the patient can have a planned meal section, try small and frequent diet, and cut back all carbohydrates, and even we should give rest even after eating. Avoid taking drugs to lower blood pressure before meals. The medications for lower blood pressure: fludrocortisone, that is tabcortisone, 0.5 mg, or even prednisolone also we can prescribe. And midodrine. Midodrine mainly it will be activate receptor on the smallest arteries and veins to produce an increase in blood pressure. And coming to the complications of hypotension: dizziness, fainting, injury from falls, heart damage, brain damage, and other organ damage. Thank you.